Good morning, guys. I hope you're having a great Sunday morning. The kitten was laying on my chair. When I went to go get him out so I could shut the door, he started trying to get nippy. He didn't bite me or nothing, but he wanted to be nippy. Okay, guys. This is how the Nova, the 66 Nova, is turning out. I've got to do more on it yet. But that all in all, I think is it's almost done. At least I've got it, the interior finished and got the body on it. And I got the engine kind of close. I've got a chrome strip to go on the leading edge of the hood yet. And once that's on, I like the looks of this. It looks almost identical to the one that I had in 1987, except for the wheels. The wheels have been updated and upgraded. And what else is different? The wheels are, and the gold. The gold in the interior and chassis tub. That is gold metallic instead of the silver, which with these colors, I think it could go either way. It could go gold or whatever. It really didn't matter. Okay. I'll let it go around another time yet, and then I'll move it so you can see something else. Okay. Get out of there, Ned. Get out. There. That's how the cab is turning out. It still has the air canister to be put on the other side, and then the tops of them, and the grab rails, door handles. Yeah, there's just a handful of things to do yet on that one. Move him back here. And I know you probably want to see something else that I just painted last night. There we go. There's those guys. The Nomad Boys. The Christmassy Nomad Boys. They're almost dry enough to pick up. There's an old song. I like that one. These need to be color sanded and buffed in about 6 more hours, I think. But yeah, here's the back. I can pick it up without sticking to it. But that's the back treatment that I did on both of these. Because I know there's no tail lights. I think there was a bumper or two, but I wasn't going to take any chances. So I went ahead and molded all that in on both of them. Because if I have any real parts, I think they're going to go on the Joker, which that body is bouncing around Pennsylvania by now, I think, because they did that before. They did that before several times. They did ship this and get this here last month. But the other stuff that I ordered at the same time, it's bouncing around back and forth between Chicago and in Missouri, in many different places in Missouri, which I'm not familiar with. So there's that. Here's the green one. Now this one here is the same color as Gas Farmer. I like the color on that one. Boy. I like the color on that one so much that I had to do one of these that color. Now one of these is molded in red, and I believe it's that one. And then this one was molded in tan but painted red. So they were both going to have red bleed through. Yeah. Or great potential thereof. So I did them like this, so they're dark. There we go. Did them so they're very dark and don't really show any of that fun stuff. I know what I forgot to do. Since they don't have hoods and they're not intended to have any hoods, I was going to close off where I guess the hinges went on these model kits. I was going to close them off on the firewall, and I still can. Trim up a couple pieces of styrene and put them in there. I'm not opposed to that. This one here has got to be next. It's got to be next. I got to turn the outer parts of the rims on the lathe. I got the big hole drilled in the center, and then I got to machine it out from there. But yeah, these. Yeah, had it been any other time before this, those two bodies would have stuck together, and I think we would have, that would have been it. Yeah, that clear coat is super sticky. It stays on your hands, and I wash my hands. Wash my hands in the sink and in the bathroom sink, and then when I go to dry them, they stick to the towel. The towel as I'm drying them. So that's a wonderful thing. So I'm not a big fan of clear coating stuff. So I don't just clear coat on a whim or just clear coat one body. It's got to be several things all at once. And yeah, even that knife handle turned out amazing. I put that back in Tammy's kitchen for her so she can dice up nice vegetables for our soup and salad. Because we can't eat nothing good like pizza because evidently we've had too much pizza in the past. I think that was the problem. Okay, I think this is about it. I don't think I got much more to show you guys. But I had this stuff ready. No, yeah, turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I didn't really have too many more things to show you. Just I got the Nova pretty close to being done. I could probably even put it on the shelf and be happy with it for a while. I have the headers yet to put on it. Certainly the drive shaft. Even the least amount of a build, you have to at least put spark plug wires in it and plumb it. That's what kind of day and age we live in. It's like once the motorcycles did the backflip back in 1999, once that happened, then everyone has to either do that. It sets the bar that high. So, yeah, you've got to at least put spark plug wires on and radiator hose on the top at least. And Glenn, I'm talking to you. You got to put a drive shaft on them. Talking to myself too there because last couple builds I didn't do it too, and I thought of you right away. But I do want to make sure that engine is able to come back out. So I didn't put a drive shaft in it. In fact, I didn't even glue the engine in, the cross member and stuff. I have it ready to go, but once I have it all done, then yeah. I like a model's ability to be able to come off the shelf and be converted into show quality and contest winning at the drop of a hat. So I'll do the paint work and do it to where it's presentable on a shelf, and then I skip it and go to something else. Because, like my son said, I'm more interested in it as a canvas because I'm an artist, I'm a painter, and a lot of times I'll just bypass that other stuff, at least for the time, not permanently, but for a time, and then I'll come back to it because you get kind of burned out on stuff. So yeah, it's going to be on to bigger and better things. So you guys have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Okay, bye-bye.